4 years ago, the General Secretary of the NDC, Asedu Nketia, told the customers of DKM and others that the NDC government is not responsible for the Abad investment and described it as a scam. What has changed? Politics of convenience, regards to Sampine and Dr. Gideon Boakon, that is Jakojo, or Dallas, US of A. Wow. Is the former president saying because the project did not get parliamentary approval and also not captured in the budget, then the project is Sakawa? I see. Then the new Dubiasi Stadium is Sakawa because it did not go through all of these. Do we have other messages here? Let me see. Okay. While I share with your challenges with the domestication, I think it's also fair to commend President Akufo-Addo for his love for Ghana print. Let's all support the call and patronize made in Ghana product. Asantewaba Kwame is doing very well with high quality made in Ghana sandals. Here, Asantewaba Kwame. And I'm going to send me a message, Jamie, AU, or Jamie size. But I mean, who said, me who the pictures are there, man for the comedy, my Asantewaba Kwame, you, Mate. Anyways, but a good job you're doing there. I think you're doing really, really well. You're doing very well. Indeed, keep that up. And you're bad. Craft. Some of the designs I've seen are really, really good. Okay. Ekosiisen the higher Sempa 94.7 FM. Yegusi di jumedi no Bremo Enche Matesi Ebenya Pius Enam Hajide, the Deputy Information Minister of the Republic of Ghana, Ewa Homanus Nafi, Yeneno Edi Enkomo. One of the greatest mistakes we could have done to erode our economic gains is to vote, for Mr. Mahama. I don't see how Mother Ghana could have voted for the one who sold our sovereignty for IMF policy direction and grew economy from 14 to 3.6, the lowest in Africa, in spite of our oil wealth. Drop the NDC for good. Okay, that's KBSC. He is in 2nd Western region. And Motesi had in the message at Tujano. Okay, we say Ghanaians will again vote massively against JMN's NDC. You are always in a comfortable lead, so continue dreaming of coming back to power. Ghanaians are well discerning and will give President Akufo-Addo another mandate to do more. Regards to Mr. Akua, Swami MTTD Department, Wifri Masawudu, Onu Kumase Bantama, and on the way Abrain. Okay. Okay, let me see the other messages we have here. Fa also dear a brain na yebekai amount ewa Sempa FM so. Okay, this is just a quick one. The party that could not pay just 38 cedis per day student, okay, promising to pay 1,500 to each player in Ghana. Oh my God, talk is cheap. What is this NDC party taking Ghanaians for? Do they think we wash our faces upward or what? Ha ha ha. May God forgive them. NDC never regain. Okay. Ain't Yansa Akapayo City, Yansa into voice Nibio Nafi Yeneno Ini Enkomo. Matisa Pius Enam Hajide Ewa Homans for the avoidance of doubt in some former president Trujano any. Okay, let me see. Hey, the voice here, Johnny Akohi.
And yes, me from the bottom. Now you're starting Juma or Upper West Regional Hospital. And to me, quiet, the program, almost the chef. And then you're quiet, now assassinated the home. Obia any so, contracted the any home. And you're there, I saw by, and I'm there, a ball from HSA hospital, and Shafi. But the ball from here, now. I say the car yadi be no na ase akokam kakra the be nsiem you know na hospital na shafe and na yenya no MPP for what be that wa for so be see hospital ama omo and now they are so abebo form e be tin ne ankotre ne wo and e wa safe no so enti me di sia anyansa and I say me be president no me say memfa aso embo form agise me hu say contractor e was site no so na say ube hu say o man penyin na be di three o mo na shortcut na o ha abra contractor bi eni ho ye di fidie no go e be kate sword na O ma penyin akwa ya ne de fidie na si truck so na truck de fidie do ko na nananom we de sabi se omo ba ukrom no mka so mbe kase so da mbacho busa two questions 2020 budget no project I say ya de asobo fom no e wo mu ana se ni mu a no we busa se aso ya mu de abebo for me for that project. That project e wo bose bi a mo de aba parliament ama mo approve ya na se sanyo mo nyama mienu ni nyi ho a na je se aso a ye de aba bobo from no eye 419 ezu ebi se budget mo tiken ni budget mo for that project no loan bia so enko parliament say ye de be yes that project no enti aso a ye de aba bobo from no elections are being the end of my year. And the Sakawa, I have 419. Nana, where the American no yet, shortcut no, Mrs. Shortcut near 419, Sakawa, Megaso Bia, Sakawa, Pamacho. Shortcut no, and America says Sakawa, more beyond for me.
Okay, and that's the former President John Dramani Mahama. Pius Enam Hajide, a Deputy Information Minister. Honorable Akwaba, upon to saying
Obi Nyamia Drum, any Mumpai boy at Inquim Pacho Namuswe.
Nyamia Drum, yes, we are here. Mijidi, sir, former President voice, I a boy, a ultimate
Pacho Animity.
Okay, and a buying reaction to that, you're saying.
Obi. Yedika mamincha na mincha yitifu na ebium. Na mincha chemuse mideye mise ye mampenyin dada Mr. John Dramani Mahama. Ni hu ya chire no ente no campaign no adane ekasakasa. Min fin asemu no bebre. Min tufu kekese o mampenyin ni o mampenyin dada John Mahama ni o mo mutunefu. O mo bom humoden na o mo kan kakra. And I said, Amashe Bedouin for no, or members of parliament no, on Chimbe Womuna, one woman ending Kitahon. Now, my main church said there is a difference, unique differentiation between NDC, any woman penny dada John Dramani Mahama, any MPP, any Yaman penny Nana Adudan Kwekufado. Say, on no John Mahama, ena, or to me, sorry, sena, on one casa, eka and say. Na otumi kati sodia unim hushi o se ye di aso ebaye e mane di bofem se wonu e no tumi yesa ne su ni ne ban no enu nkyere se sa na obi atie ye no ansa na nanado dan kokofado e di aso bia be bofem no obehwe se sika no yape na memfa no bako na no ye o mampenyi e kati so for the biggest water project in the entire sector of the northern region. Ye katisod no ewo tamale. Ansa no mampenyin be dis adwumai. Ye kopɛ sika $223 million from the Dutch Bank AG London branch. Any UK Export Finance. Pacho we no a public record anka was say na daje kakra ebisa ne mrase bedwa fiefo a. Omo be chiche mo akira no. Samson Adamango Water Project. Ansa na wamampenyin ebedi amamna yebeshe djuma ase no. Ye kopɛ sika $49 million. Dutch Bank AG London branch. Na me see buy water ye di adwuma no kwa share contractors ensemu kra dada. Na no yi wamampenyin esa edi amamre a ye share hospital ase ewo mem. Enusu no ansa na ebeshe ase no. Sa hospital no kra no enye memunkua o ye see sa hospital no e 12 different places. A hospital with accommodation and ancillary facilities. Ansa na wo mampenyi ebedru memu a wo be ye amamre se ye be hye no. Na aban na akopɛ 71.5 million euro from Estate Group Bank AG. Any Seska Sporitelna AS. Ya pa cabinet apa parliament ama parliament ya jia tumu ama ya selective contractor kura owo site ya obeshe jumanasi ye friend no Vamed Engineering GmbH omo free Austria. Enti wamampenyi ansori keke anko katisod. We nyina issues of public record anka wamampenyi epese onhwehwe mu na onka nokra anka sa information enye na eye public knowledge. Sa hospitals ya wamampenyi ekokatisod ewo memno. Yesibi ewo Jumapo, Kwaben, Nkwetia, Echiansi, Edukrum, Suame, Drobonso, Sabronon, Manson Kwanta, Chedie, Enik Bunkanta Manso. These 40-bed hospitals are Yakope Husika 71.5 million. Wenchi Water Project. Kaise eye MPP abinda dana.
And no, for the 40-bed hospitals, no. When are they expected to start? Start date near time, being.
The starting is now. Yeah, cutting short for the main one. Niakano Jumapo kwa Ben Kwetiano Krano. In Shikene say answer na Ediana Omampenye Anyahu Akota sword no baku entino contractor no on mobilizing na onko site. Yeah, say contractor no mobilizing Eco site. Because ya pe musika ediasi ho ya selecting contractor no dada.
And Vamed na AC for all the communities you know.
What one?
They are expected to complete when? How many years normally they complete?
Mem the you know, 36 months. I can check the details of that one for you. Me checking the document no more. Okay. Hospital biano the start time no and determine the end time.
Yes.
And mem the you know and no the asona bofemo how much edumana say and we have announced their end time. Niakani yinano and also you better work out the details of time one omobe chance here. But speaking to the issue of say yako kati sodia sebi yanye hu hihye biano and mawu we ni nyina say oko parliament now or share hands at no more obi hu say yakope 71.5 million euro every estate group bank AG any seska sportelna AS every Austria ya per contractor say ondi hu adwuma enti we ni nyina no enya dia sebi o busomeka say ube ye hwehwemu na makọ Wenchi Water Project na me cheche mo say kufo aban na ye manpenyin say that time na wo ye minister eka ho no na ye phase 1 na ye drilling boreholes bebia ye water system for the people of Wenchi and this for be dia o manpenyin dada Mr. Mahama etina Jubilee House be ye 8 years 1 gallon of insukwampo o mantumi amfa nka ho and then no aban na sanko pesika $30 million. Every Belfius Bank of Belgium, supported by the Belgium Export Credit Agency. Again, it's a matter of public record. Agreement contractor no your friend as Park Construction, and then Ejuma Ewo Wenchi project no. Uko Buduma. Feeder routes. And one new company be a free Stavemans Construction Company Limited. Assigned contract to the tune of a little over 10 million Ghana cedis. Say woman fanye Tuobodum town routes. And a woman penny Ekokati sort. And I want to pray, say you mean say campaign no mono emu ya yedini. Because the people of Ghana have come to the conclusion, say your man penyin dada John Dramani Mahama any NDC omu ni credibility kasa de omu kanisa omu shebo bebre kim promise or shebo bebre but enunu de u shebo obi anji usika obi anchiu entino o kanitra na okọ but Ghana for na hu ne say debi say kwati obema untuma obebisa ne den because who kroya wo catch na no say uba obetu assemblyman for wentumi anye enne u sign this promise number adia na anu yi just one election cycle ago, we see end to mean basu free SHS, want to mean restoration of allowances, we see want to mean we o mai begu obia be ye dia after dia we see we uba be traso uba be twaso ama Ghana for catch you say sebi o ye jiwudi a enye ye because kwatikwa na we see ube mayentuma na nia waye bi da no onuna ye friend no aye boafo nanado e na ye bi pen enti onuna o ka che se obeya ye benye gidie ama ade na koye kasakasa ye nuanom enamo a wo mo kasa enti no etiefo obi meka edi ahye nyame nuonyam ahombrase mu se ye de yenti se Mr. Mahama any NDC for wonu de wonim project no hu bibia according to onu ankasa no oninam e na ye de aso abre no e na odi bo fam na na akufo do onye ni nyama sa ansa na obepia bonte no obehye se yakope sika mpo ya san hu contract ya omu kwakodi adwuma no ye de adwuma no ahye wo munsam na no ya ye ko Volta region ye ko ye Keta water expansion project Yeni Ghana Water Company and a company womu ebe yade no na womu gina ho contractor no ebe kasa ye ya sign who contract dada wa mobilize akọ site ya wo hye na dwuma ase enti ne o kan de sebi onu mumu ni kasa na ye saka wakasa no
Indi for
ye 419 kasa
yes for project omampanyi ko kate sword no ebi wo ho a okokate 1 week ababe that's when all of that say me obi a me free chrome ho na say 1 week after so omampanyi be kate sword no me hu say adwuma ahase a should I be worried?
No, you shouldn't be worried.
Adentia.
In many instances no adwuma ahase contractors take time to mobilize to go on location and you know yenyina yentiasie se adwuma na asiase no ebia na endrum pempenso bi a udi wani ko ho a ubehu se adwuma no akwa kodru baabi enu nkyere se adwuma enkoso obi a nani edi construct through physical infrastructure construction ase kakra no ubehu se clearing of site in asifo nyina in most places no koso it's also part of the job. It will take because yesi bibi enti no ye nkakan kakra ansa na obehu se ade no epie abegyina ho enti adwuma bebre wo ho a koso menia sebio Ghana fo no omunim ne eko enti no se yakokati sword ewo obi krom na yenye adwuma na sebi enye Mr. Mahama anase NDC fo ene beka che nipa no se yabekati sword wo ho adwuma no nkoso nkofo na behu yesu yenim se yakokati sword ejuma enkoso nkofo behu ade enye na nakufado ene kati sword e watamali for the interchange uko ho se interchange no enkoso enye na nakufado kroya ne kati sword for pokwasi interchange ejuma no nkoso uko motorway o kati sword no enye no na ye wie motorway ananse ye koye ye friend say commissioning uko Lungwa beach road ayeye nanu yakọ katison se adwumanu adwumanu koso obi a o yusu sa ekwan ni nyina mi anopa bia mi fasa akwa no so mi hu se adwumanu ekoso enti no wonu mumu ni kasa na ye 419 kasa nu mumu kasa na ye sakawa but se ko ayetimu yi ukasa ukane tra kwa obi anchi usika enti no ade no campaign mu na ye deni ye di amemu ahyemusa mfie poli be 8 years. Remember, Obi said, Mr. Mahama, he is one of the, in our contemporary history, Onu and the handy over money home. Onu and the year sitting president at the time were handy over to himself. And you know, Oman Penin Dada John Dramani Mahama, it's now Jubilee House, in charge of affairs of state, by 8 years. Empono Udi Tutuna Nado Diana, Yenyan do 4 years, Sokrano, and do not blessing him. And you know, ye can't na Ubia Enya Intiasie. Ye kandi ashe nyame enionyam ahombrase emuse ye de nkakan kakra ye guso a adwuma Ghana for di hye yensem no ye guso a ye na enye ne dikan a ye mampanyi kati sword ne in fact ye COVID-19 kura ene be dire ye calendar me adwuma me ye as deputy minister ntino o mampanyi hye ye me minim emu pa ye nim se na ya lining up a lot of shortcut here every March, April, May, June na kai ba be ye. But COVID-19 ya aba yen to me social gatherings and social outings no and no na adireli yen kakra sisia ade no ye ya ehuano kakra no ansa na omampanyi SMP a o tua nejuma so and again omampanyi pia it is also not true say a shortcut in krano ye the president is commissioning several completed projects meaning no eco northern region meaning no eco northeast region Minino Echo Savannah region. In these instances, we commissioned a lot of projects. Uko Yape Kosogu on Gonja land, baby, a yaman penyin dada Mr. Mahama Freya, Gonja land. Nanu ya many woman penyin to call Yape Iwo Yape Kosogu constituency. The president commissioned a water project there. Ube kaise sa ye campaign o hinini ka se honu womuni sebi nyado womuni emwa ene fum insio ewo fem abra insio ene bo omu ho hye a womu susu se womu nua eye gonjane ediade enti obepe insio ama womu ama afredi omu ho ne se enye wo mame ba enkua na ye wunua na obi fufuro betumi afri baby kura abeboawo. These were comments that were made when the president was commissioning projects. Yeah, and we will continue to commission projects. We will continue to inspect progress of work and baby. Yebeshe ejumafu frasikwano yebesha sie. Obi samia kakra me wo eka fast asem ne ho ene se yesre enye nokre makan akere uma mi kwan contract bia na se project bia wo mampanyi edi osoko po fam no ne hu ehihye ye nyina betumi aka ne nyina akere bako ba megimi di se kakra mabo akere okra no ebema wo ene yetiefo nyina ebenya gidie se nia o mampanyi dada Mahama eka no nim no o nim na he cannot blame us for his own ignorance. So on take it time bisamu na se nimu a wo nim or can asem no that's his problem. We will advise it ni aides and his close confidants and omo amoye juma e won na so eye ho no embua no kakra no mo man information because clearly he is proceeding from the basis of stark ignorance on these matters.
My yana se na yem fancy bibia ni yebese aba bedi nkomo bio. Why? Pius Anam Hajide, Deputy Information Minister of the Republic of Ghana, Ekosiisen so in ye higher Sempa FM. Said ye kind editu Johnson and then ye tea Sir Lawyer Sami Jemfi aka say omu form the next government idea omu betua Ghana player bia 1,500 Ghana cedis. Omwa Ebo Premier League. Na nche yebenya no na yene onon so atumi edi nkomo about that. Among 4 questions omode aba surrounding that promise nso no ya sign so ene no edi ehon enkomo. Endimonsha nso emayen as and when we get him no yede no ebetudwa CC anafie ne onon so edi nkomo. But Vicdank Health Care is a health facility licensed under the Traditional Medicine Practice Council, headed by Dr. Victor Nana Dankwa. Na ose yemfantuma name se ene se wo suffer from hydronephrosis, hypertension, diabetes, prostate enlargement, urinary tract infections in men and women, ebiaudi high cholesterol levels, hepatitis, malaria, typhoid, sexually transmitted infections, gonorrhea na face syphilis. Yesel se obema onsa anaso odu weni betre Vicdank Herbal Clinic na afi yetumi edi enkomo ewo Vicdank Herbal Clinic shenenso efa emayena yewo ultra modern medical laboratory well equipped na yesan so ewo ultra modern ultrasound scan machine enso ewo ho okwa ye free hepatitis screening. Now your hepatitis screening no Mondays to Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Your Spintex Road, Coca-Cola Runabout, Fidelity Junction behind Standard Chartered Bank. Ofrenya 0549 951 211 0549 951 211. Na wetumi etie yen entisha nenso efa ema Ekosiisen so higher Sempa 94.7 FM. Discussion segment we Ekosiisen so no Franco Trading Enterprise, Tabia Herbal, Yara Ghana, Rock Properties, and a Blue Crest University College. And Afierata Moto, so I'm gonna boy me a day ebremo. Yenya lawyer Sami Jemfi wa homano so mamen ko fada na fe yemra Sami akwaba apomu ye de
minu amejo so bibia boko dida so mapa ewo ho emagana hu na isanse New Ramani Mahama, the nation builder, on a Obatampa, or Binfumu Kunyini, Nana Jane Pukwajamai, Ewon Shisha Pa, Ebema, Ejuma, and Impuntu, and Yahoto Abama Ghana Fujina. And to make us a pa, and that's all.
Okay. And one issue with Free Manifesto, may take center stage and page 86 of my manifesto, sport infrastructure development. F say use the sport development fund to assist the sport associations to provide and improve remuneration and welfare of local sportsmen and women. And when pursuant to the establishment of the sport development fund, Masha Bosa Moba Mubi puti and not together. But and then a figure of 1,500 Ghana cedis. And also for him because that's not captured in your manifesto.
That's a power. Me koye interview bi ewo Adeshie FM in Kumasi. Na me pie na
Sempa FM.
Some sure for hono our moye sports. First some me kasa about the People's Manifesto no ne fa e kasa about agudi. Ti nkomodi di ni mu ano mu bisa se sports development fund na ebeye no you see the board teams sika basing. And that is how come that 1,500 example came in. It's not. It doesn't necessarily mean that would be the specific amount. President Mahama buying Nyameboa Nagana for 1 year back. Yeah, the Bema players. I was just citing an example of the sports development fund. No, yeah, the Bema. I mean, was a good day. Say ball, say yemika, say hockey. Idea, here. About ball crowd there. Idea Ghana for any jimu ye pa. Didn't kabum near Niji Bagana. A boama mabunu omuni ball bunye jumaye. Clubs and also funny pay juma. Tia boame jumaba. A BMB a bobo biano. Say ball edwuma no koswa ema hoso sika sem ekosro because ye bola inkunibie ba ni die ba no na ye toju fo so ni businessmen so nyema na emesike ba krum na emesike ma di paboto enti the economic opportunities are sports in general and particularly football e wono
Sempa FM.
Amama Biblia, Omudi Omeni, Edi sports echi. No mudi sika shemuno. Abua masama maino. Enye sika, enye mpuntu, enye nkoso, amebiaka omomanfoso. Enti abain bia ubabidi o main biti se Ghana so. Na wuni se Ghana for per ball, Ghana for per agudi no. E wase wudi sika shemu. And pimping sports fraternity no ewa ho kire ne ahohie mpa oni omudi nkoma omobeka cho ngangan ne Ghana football is it Ghana football no aba form a menka say good ye bet aba form eni gie a ni ahokeka na omanfo di Ghana football achi emle bi atwam no enti se ne enti ewo se mpenyufu a omo pritumi so mo person go do minus no bi a kire na ni so ade hunu ene sese pa o ma Ghana football ni yetimi dia pagya Ghana football biem ama yenya class e wa hoden class itimi tue o players ka class a ebetimi akọ Africa o we ne trophy samaye class a ebetimi afidi a national teams no with players no matimi akọ Africa and world tournaments akwa jet trophies ama my Ghana because enu nyina no epija my ni Ghana yedi apija wo wiase afa na nyina no ball e ka ho bi pa Michael Essien money abedi pele money to ne yebo amo Sulemuntari mo oma peja o mine di kra ma ye so many benefits through tourism media keka ho. And there was a political party ya chere saba ya rabetui many swadi hu na me the mass sports and our football and we any na eno na wo kohwe page 86 of the People's Manifesto of the NDC. Ye so at the Afre Ghana for to me in this upcoming 2020 elections. Yes, kind of all say ye be ye futubia ye freno sports development fund. That sports development fund no be it is a get funder a ye for two ayabo ya ye humra na ubi apa dia yete VAT ni bi 2.5 ekum na koto sa get fund for two ni mu a ye dia ye mpuntu e wo yusuku se wo primary JHS SHS any university na boa o mine education sa netie ete se national health insurance levy and also yetua VAT kakra ko ho na yetumi di abo health insurance ho bra because sports here to say education tino President Mahama say yes sports financing the sports development as business as usual obebie mu a obebo foto na ya ye mrata ekiri a ye be pesika akotum na sports development fund no enya trustees a omobehwe fund ne so na ye dia promote sports not just football sports in general e Ghana na emfaso e was a Ghana nye free for sports no yetumi enya to read page 85 page 86 one ye chirim kwan a ye befa so through tax incentives e dia promote sponsorship of our league ye kan nyema bibira ye be ya aboa agodie even at the secondary school level through interco ye chire nyema bibira ye be ya aboa Ghana Premier League yetumi enya sponsorship tax benefits ye de be mo mbe sponsor ye league ene de keka ho na sports development fund na ye se be ye no eno ne I mean enrichi menen some tro for kasa wukumasi ana mi chire bi de be ye we page 86 wa ye se ye de be boa sports associations and football clubs no matimi de tua omadwuma ye for ana players ka na timi aboa ma teams and no mo wa honyehiam sikasem wa ye dia ma omo a yanso o ma se a bibegu no timi aboa mo matimi agina omo na so because obi hwe a free America Kenya Centroni anas awimi ya wanas the number 12 documentary by ya yehu se Ghana Football Association penny pa ne ho bom mu o ye katashe ne mu aso a FIFA for suspended no na referees any Ghana Football Association officials be who can you know Ghana football has never been the same abafom a BM COVID-19 by you stop football any other sports you know my way mono and also na affect sports People's Manifesto call Ghana for now so yes teams be owners and ye know mudi ko ye hu ye ne say so within the next 1 year abaya nye bibia so class na se a clubs no do na bigu because sikasem wa ye diama owners na sponsorship wa ye diama mo how to even pay their players sikaka kakra na players na bibia they are not getting it because omo mobile so ni enko park no bia metua gate fee sikama sponsor ba enti na obey and unti yes sports development fund na ye be de mra be taye chiri ye be pe funding sources akom afibie sika be bam ne na aboa ye dia promote football no team bia o wa him because of COVID-19 and the challenges we have had with Ghana football na opese aban so na sene no timi tua the players sika no obepe moa ye be gia tumni aboa ye be tua o players ne ka so mo ye 22 o mo ye 30 o ye be tua players ni na ka bo tumi bia na o team ne timi gina na so eni dia ba ahode aba ama players na timi ade o mo ye bi o mo timi
I think it's clear the intention said Wakano is good but let's look at the practicability. Number one from nkoma me no we this is here no me who say 1,500 figure na echo rounds no just an example. But interestingly, in your write-up reacting to a post by Gabia Sariotreda Kono, Oka say okay, let me get it. As it has been the case for every other policy proposal contained in the NDC's People's Manifesto, we have done the analysis and we know how much this social intervention will cost the nation and how we intend to fund it when elected. For instance, with regards to the Ghana Premier League, which has a total of 18 football clubs with an average of 22 players each, should the government support each of them with remuneration of 1,500 into why a cost breakdown in ABC 4.8 million US dollars? In the meaning, say 1,500 is what you did your calculations with in more consultation.
Exactly. So
yeah, but see, I will say just an example. That
is what we have done the analysis with.
Mm-hmm.
If say a better power,
yes,
not based on consultations, I was say you see 2,000 cedis. Why not? With the 2,000 year calculation now, it's less than $7 million. If you buy now based on consultations with the sports fraternity, almost $1,500, more than 1,000. Why not? Because sports development fund before stakeholder consultations with the sports fraternity, journalists, GFA4, owners of these clubs, any other interest groups. In the maybe 1,500 now, analysis. It became news. I was here, become and I also I was say back from. That is why. But at the point I was shabono, I was say unite me so. And for now, baby, you dream. Yeah, dream. You only say 1,500. A car, at least a decent, a sombo. And if you use even 1,500 no for the analysis, team 18, the Bakubia players here 22. There's a Bakubia Hoka, 33,000 cities.
Mm-hmm.
Or they multiply 18 teams now. Let's just say Bosumi Biano 18 times 330,000. Ekano, ebe 594,000. Will be a team, I'll beat my calculation, In 4 years, Bosumi do a room 48 months because I think I 12 months. Or they multiply 4. Let's just say 4 years, 48 months. In 48 months, or they multiply Bosumi Bia Kai Ebebono on the 18 teams, which is 594,000. You get something in the region of 28 million Ghana cedis. Or the bad dollars is around $4.8 million.
$4.8 million. In Maya 4 years.
Change for central government.
Maya 4 years calculation, no, because meaning say the spirit behind this whole policy, again an intervention to help people through the impact of COVID and
jobs.
Come again.
And create jobs.
And create jobs. One and say more limiting who to Premier League players. Say obi are familiar with yen football in him say baby a football managers who chire one pa and when you friend the wilderness of Ghana football division 1. What should they also do? Because on
it's not about Premier League in Kwa. So we there. Your man Premier Kufu the war fast here your friend get your children. And what pick joy for new Africa will be on my year on as a more mechanic say President Mahama buying Penyamayan Abdominal Bar or Bebua Premier League players with 1,500 cities. And all they trade yen say the can to me yet the professor can away. And I mean, no matter any say a Premier League in Quadia and can work higher $4.8 million. And yes, it can be a will be in Ghana, Yakoma Busi Kesike Kum, and it did this guy or Ghana. And the sports won't fast Wabeka and Yisikia because I would boss our can on sports and fast Ghana being a neck and a Dutch, into kindness and calculated the also. I actually crown and the Japan deal. Yeah, dream you wouldn't say a yes, say a bonema or my Ghana. You, my opinion, the one for a friend to get your cheddar queen. On a law firm, say, well, Sikankwa or Moji, legal fees. Say, I can say, inquire so much $2 million.
But that is not true. $2 million is not true. Who told you so much $2 million?
That is the fact I have.
The fact you have from who?
Truth.
From who?
When the Minister for Finance went to the Deputy Minister for Finance, Charles Adubuan, went to the Finance Committee, check. And
no, a Japoma bohon kasen ye different from Omotuya saying I'm a transaction. But that's by the way, and the point we are discussing.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that legal fees have not been paid under Japan?
Main council legal fees have not been paid. The American say you state 2 million. You state 2 million.
Yes.
And I mean, who told you say 2 million?
I am telling you based on the briefing I have from my ranking member on Parliamentary Committee on Finance and the NDC members of Parliament on that committee. And in fact, this information
and said 2 million has been paid as legal fees. Is that what they told you?
Yes.
$2 million.
Yes.
And you can defend that with document anywhere.
And that is not, and there is no indication that even that would be payment in
But that is not the reason why we are having this interview. My memory back. The Amibusa, Sami, hold on, Sami Nyabutre.
This is an important issue.
Sami Nyabutre. The point now comes back, sir. These are professional football players. They are players of football clubs registered as companies in Ghana, a bit more board of directors, a bit more management team members, private companies. Your name said the Ghana Football Association, and so manage the national teams. In the national teams budget, they rely on government for support, funding, and they are there. But private football teams registered as companies, why would the state be paying salaries of a staff of private companies? Adintia.
COVID-19 bag, a stimulus package of 600 million cedis. Emma private businesses.
Yes.
Yes,
that's true.
Private businesses on one kasa yo mojuma. Yencha or my Ghana sika or you sika 600 million say ye de mo boss yankete. The bruni friend stimulus package no. No mo dia show mojuma. Sene be yo mojuma mu.
We've done
that. What is the difference between that and what we are talking about? Those businesses are private businesses. And I say, Omakwa Wunyem, because some way at the Amamo. The Jumo Moyan, so a Guamo, my Ghana Koso. Because Omajumetina, Omuchiato at the Magana. Omajumetina, Ombefagana memoir, and the Mabawa Muni Ejuma. Now, Boa, my Ghana Buntu. Into you say, it is 600 million. What the quantity is anymore is 60 trillion. Yeah, they're wow. Yacha MPP full soldiers 80%. The amount almost SKD.
That's your claim. But I mean, the other thing they say.
No.
Okay, for I see where no so.
Football teams are almost players. And Kodanke Bibe vagabonds, criminals. Omutimi more the opportunity to nurture their talents. Nebima Baba be stars, even at the global stage. No mama Ghana ni mama edimunyam. They say ya produce Michael Essien mo, Sule Muntari mo, Abedipele mo, Bede Ayu mo. Teams here will create Numa. Teams here, omo buama economic activity because when football is booming. Teams are omo attracted ombetimi akwa Africa, akwa trophies amayen. Now, or promote to even tourism. Now you say you have about 28 million and what also. Now 600 million crown. You see the small scale businesses. Ama implementation in the crown. Akwa for your party and umpuyaye. And in fact, football journalists be omoya mena but I've not double checked. But if you do see I will double check. Our more catch me say even Nigeria buying. Similar to say at the boy teams that won Nigeria. Matete Tunisia for Abai at the $200,000. Abwa club here with Tunisia. Matese Guinea for Abwa with Brazil for to get the same thing. These are things that I'm here to double check. But at least from my friends in the sports fraternity.
Bebena Casacho. Yeah.
Mate say these countries come for a similar sense. It the papa who be saying
but Sammy, would the difference not be, sir? Would the difference not be, sir? Yes, so I'll share the NBSSI, yeah, the I'll share examples of countries how Abobona government candidate, because there were those discussions, GFA and Shem presenting BB to government. Na omonche ahunhia football for akum. Na omonche so many support be from government, even in these COVID times. Inti ebia one of support to be. And no different from say essential as a government enroll footballers of private teams onto government payroll. Yetria wonka every month. That is where the difference is. No?
Mama difference. Meno Kasandi.
Asempa FM.
Oh, men pese me ye MPP communicators edwuma ma omo. Because we all man penny Akufo-Addo no an wo fa ase ga bi o chere da akokora no. Onnim die ekoso wona ba mu a emmobo. And their communicators are not even able to communicate things their own government is doing. And it's not my job to do that for them. But what they uncommon wenti. Na se ne be ya Ghana sports be ko nanim ti. Ma men ka di nchiro. Unim said ne, amen okase. There were 500 players. It be a member. Ghana football mua. Abaydi omwashe youth employment authority ase.
Yeah. I think a monthly allowance of 500 Ghana cedis.
500 cedis.
Yeah.
Omo ye adwuma ma bay.
No.
Ba omo 500 na ye mo 500 cedis no. Omo ye adwuma ma bay.
No.
Enya private teams no mo bo. How is that different from what we are talking about? So you see people don't even.
No, but in your case, no, allowances and access salaries, are there no differences?
In salary, it is an intervention, it is a support. The team, Ghana football are baffled. COVID-19 are back. They have stopped league for so many months.
Asempa FM.
Omo ball, sikali fini neba. Sponsorship ni ho. Better no way to players neka. Players ne better didi. On better to boot. Better na team ne to Jesse. It is about saying.
No, is it you understanding? Say, more ball for the next 4 years, Anna.
Yes, more ball for the next 4 years. Right now, they are in crisis. If you don't support them now, they will not survive that 4 years. And we are not just talking about football teams. We are talking about Mokomika. We are talking about Hockey. We are talking about Emma Ball. All these teams are suffering. Speak to sports journalists now. All these sports fraternities in
Asempa FM.
They are suffering. Within the next 1 year, say abaya anye didi anso masia bebrebegu. Egu awa suffer eno man no. It is yes beso teams na sin team also hiamwa enya by force. Why also hiamwa no? You can apply to the board of trustees of this fund. Na ya bua wa mo atua players a car. We anya sem there. I will be our Ghana football. Will be your dog and the also support. Look, Obi, analysis I no. Who say or man penye Akufo-Addo ministers are or 125 no. Now will be our saloon car, will be our V8 Land Cruiser, will be our bangalow or chef or bodyguard, or more drivers, or more car. So yes, Nasa John Mahama ba na odi the bosses.
FM.
Now what ministers you so by just 40 from 125 to 85 by just 40 will be young kontana ibu ye no. It says Ghana be save 63.4 million cedis. Obi sa 63.4 million cedis no. Ebetime tua Premier League me example keke o. Premier League players the team bia 18 teams, no be our players 22. A bet make you 1,500 for 10 years. 10 years. Oh, Argentina politicians, particularly this Akufo-Addo government, they think they can waste the taxpayers' money on ministers are in here and obese, bloated governments. Akufo-Addo nansi ahotu kwaya. No, he had private jets. No. Private jets, no, 1 hour, near Bokanta, and $80,000. Only teams that are Sicano, a bit near save woman from collapse. Presidential suffers the baby way.
And Sami, if you take over the reins of government in January 2021, na yemfa say as we speak, say ABR the next announcement, football people hope say maybe in October ending football will resume. Say football resume na ball week in week out. GFA team sponsorship. Ama clubs no NB. Everything is back to normal. Would you still implement this policy?
The policy will be implemented. The facility will be available for sports fraternities. Assistance. Are you getting me? Because that higher ball, none more sponsor teams, you know, not be a problem that even before COVID, even before the number 12 expose. Football teams have had long-standing problem of lack of support. They be almost star Division 1 for Division 2 for Premier League for and ma ball mo crowd mo hockey for or mo mika cricket. Ya mo mo okwohwe baby a omo te. Eduane omo di. Ene o ma setire mu a obi ubesu. So say teams ni nyina se ye we sika enti mo mo aya. So there are other sports fraternities this sports development fund can do. But I even think, based on the feedback we are getting, and based on the consultations I say, in fact, need me soon, and we must support them.
Yeah, the sports development fund is also.
Yes. And what you say? Yeah, the teams, you know, ever to buy payroll, so now you on can't. They say the match intervention. Yeah, the best support. And on say. Sikane beko de bia sa sikane bi mma ye ya dua e tan hihye we ya chi ni se team bi ba beje mwa na for 4 years ye mwa no ye tua the players ka say the be ya team ni mu Ghana.
But why should it be for 4 years? Team bi beje mwa ade na wo se mutua ne players ka for 4 years. Why?
Based on the more baba beje, so obi pe 1 year mwa sa, obi pe 2 years mwa sa, and only the back in the implementation module mu. This is not something you cannot have.
And said you open to
every team now.
Open to Premier League, Division 1, Division 2, cold football obia.
Not just football, but even the other sports are good there. Now Obi, and say that one say, and here again because of football now, you no be example say team bi na ya boa no afisa for 2 we mo
Sempa FM
say there's a team no utie ye na u players ya yetu omuke ba ko ekonya foreign contract yes say Barcelona abeto no ana Chelsea abeto no ana team bi wa bruchi abeto na player na yeto na yes say man no sign on fees na meaning football for no na
yeah
na team no swage transfer fees anameboa eno mu no budi tua affiliation fees to GFA enti ya besra o mo so se sa mre no so a kakra bi ntoboa enye sika bebribia just a token say 0.5% of the transfer fee and now 1% in poa now was what their sports development fund ni mo what you have to say na be ya de bia no Mexican revolve. Say nyame boaye na in 5 years, in 10 years, yetimi produce Michaelasium foforo bibiemu a. Ono nko ane 1% transfer.
Sempa FM.
Ebia ebetimi aye adwuma kese aboa Ghana football. So we are looking at a sports development fund which will revolve which will have a board of trustees or will manage the funds well for the promotion of sports. And it is going to be like something like Get Fund, Act of Parliament, actually. Near what clear sources of fund there, Obi,
but when you clear source of funding, maybe but for now, there's no clear source. And know they may be my next question.
To do today is to demonstrate that it is so easy to do. All you need is a commitment. So. And like I indicated in my write-up, it's all about choices. It's all about priorities. Omanpenyi biti yakunyaso ne omanpenyi kufuado. Ono ne priority ni se utu kwan obe rent private jet tu kwan. Obefa ministers 125 a yenhu adwuma omoye. Obefa presidential staffers bro apem a obo omo ho ka. Omampanyi Mahama de say me de mepimpuntu. I am the nation builder. It metete sa anyema no so. Na se sports fo ni hia mo a maboa wo mo a. Ono ne choice no. Yenya Magana fo a wo munim de. Na wo munim de omo pe no. No mun choose. But the ye be resisting eye. Obi a ono no ne wo fa na yo mampanyi. Obeba abonti abeka.
Sami, stay on track. Now, final question na yemfa interview ninsi. Sami, stay on track. Stay on track. Stay on track. Stay on track. The final question is I am going off track. Is it a funder? Is it a funder buying ebema like seed money into? Because like I said, other sources about private contributions, corporate Ghana contribution there in the buying ebema seed money and
yes, there will be seed money from government.
Do you know how much?
I buy Enyumayokua almost so ever contribute to it. They will enjoy tax incentives.
Yes, that point is well made. Indeed, the American say the Yemfan say 2021 the NDC wins power. Clubs, Ninara, other sport associations, members in Ninara, Atro Aba Fund, and they say we need support because I think you free COVID more ever. Do we know how much we are talking about? Because then we should know the number of football players, our teams, athletes.
Money being wasted now. It is taking change. The biggest of our stakeholders are. No,
the biggest by Division 1. Division 1 clubs are many than Premier League.
And now, almost standard because Division 1 for many market only any Premier for
no, that's it. I'm say 1,005 in your calculation. We are working with that.
Yeah, so I'm talking about Premier League for. Let me just say the 1,005 on the ground, and then many calls from some of the sports people are some things. Hey, it's too much. Why not 1,000? Even why not 2,000? So, my say a stakeholder consultations during that time, no, and maybe the exact amount. But I needed to give you an amount. I mean, the analysis actually say, even if it is 1,500, look at what it will cost government in 4 years. So it is doable. And now the be a $4.8 million is chicken chin.
Sammy,
bank for book runners fees or match. We buy on my bono. A bro times 20. So it's all about priorities. That they okay. Abayaba. Now applications are bad. Obi. Mama will say seed fund beba. Mama will say there will be in Sesaya ebe attract corporate Ghana. So I'm almost why donations. Because by donating into the sports development fund now, there are benefits you are going to get from that. And there will be board of trustees them manage they said the COVID-19 by the COVID fund board of trustees former Chief Justice leadership Sophia Akufu and the Danon. And don't see the applications will be considered on their merits and our support will be provided. President Mahamadie, I want to mean spelling on can or see or you it's what can obey. Now he has even informed me. So the policy dialogue series now about 50 years. The first three, one will be dedicated to just sports development. And then Nakuma so much because he thinks that as a nation, abaya ko.
Mate.
Yenina yedi hu for yen first can share sports mu ye. Enya nya mfasoa yebetumi enya from sports. And the time is now for us to make some bold investments in sports development.
Sami, we await details of some of these policies, and then we can do the necessary interrogation. Yeah, that's a penny. Baby, any right?